Hey, what's up, guys? This is another story time with Dalton here, and we're getting in here in the middle of a game. Uh, I have been doing very good lately, as I have been before. I was doing very good, but as you see, I'm beginning to fucking blow penis. Yeah, continuing. Uh, Today's story is going to be about me getting stabbed. This actually happened at the end of last year's school year. And I'm actually going to tell you a pretty long story, probably lasts about 8 minutes maybe. Should be at least. Uh, about how the day went beforehand and how it proceeded to be terrible and almost fatal. Alright, not that extreme. But anyway, as we come to the end of this game, by the way, guys, this is just for me to be able to do commentary, so it's not going to be anything crazy. But anyway, so, I ended up going 8 and 7 that game. But anyway, so, the day began with me going to Spanish class. I went in Spanish class and I proceeded to get a 35% F on a quiz. So it's one of the worst grades I've ever had in my life. I ended up going to my next class and I got in trouble in there also. Almost got sent to the office. Go to pee and I have a really chill day in there. And I was like, alright, my day's turning around a little bit. So I go into my last class, art, red being in class. I try to throw a piece of paper away, and my teacher does not approve of this, and she goes, Dalton, why did you throw that at the trash can from 2 feet away? She didn't literally say that, but that's what I did. And she's like, go pick it up out of the trash can and throw it back in. And I was like, no. And she was like, alright. She's like, I guess you want to go to the office then. So she proceeds to write a pink slip to try to give it to me. I walk right past her and go into her office. And she tries to give me the pink slip and tell me to walk down there. I say no. So she gets the principal to come down there. So I talk to the principal. He ends up, like, giving me detention for, like, 2 or 3 days. So it's like, whatever. Uh, so I go home and, I don't go home. I go out to the buses to go home, and I'm like, oh yeah, about to go home and play some LA Noir, because this was actually the Friday after it came out. So I was like mad pumped. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to go home, I'm going to play some LA Noir, have some fun this weekend. Well, little did I know, in about 5 minutes, I would end up being stabbed by one of my best friends on accident. So, we end up, oh wait, that's my teammate right there. Anyway, so we go outside, and we're all chilling out there, waiting for the buses and everything. And, Morgan, who's my black friend, don't be racist and say, oh, you get stabbed by a black man, black power, and all this other racist stuff, guys. But anyway, so as you see me destroying with an M10 right here. So anyway, not knowing that he has his knife out, I say, Morgan. He turns around, and I go to chest bump him and just mess with him a little bit. Not knowing he has his knife out, he turns around, and I walk straight into this mo. So I walk straight into it, and I'm like, oh my god, I think he stabbed me. Poor choice of words, considering I pretty much stabbed myself. Uh, I look down on my stomach, and I'm like, oh yeah. Squeeze it, blood spurts everywhere, and I'm just like, oh, I'm screwed. So I'm running, thinking my intestines are going to be falling out of me. And I run into the nurse's office, and oh my goodness, can I kill this kid? No, I can't. So I run into the nurse's office. The nurse is like, oh my god, oh my god. She's like, alright, let's get you cleaned up. So she starts cleaning me up and everything, cleaning my stomach off. And I'm shaking like crazy. Blood's going everywhere every time I move my stomach. And I asked her, I was like, sir, you think any organs got hit? I'm trying to, like, get a perspective of what's going to happen to me. And she's like, no, you're going to be okay and everything, comforting me, I guess. But little did I know, she was lying. I go into my, oh goodness, I got him. Okay, I go into my next, Mr. Landis, our principal, otherwise known as, comes in to, the nurse's office and asks, so, are any organs hit? What does the nurse say? She says, I don't know. She takes a Q-tip and shoves it into the wound. After doing this, I'm just like, oh my gosh, you're poking me. it goes almost all the way down through the whole Q-tip. Alright? And she's like, oh, it might be. We need to send him somewhere. So I go to the Carillion, and which is our local doctor services, just to get a couple staples, right? So I'm thinking, alright, a couple staples ain't that bad. I go in there, and they give me the little medication, the shot to numb it, and what does it do? It stings like crazy because it's not high-grade medicine, first off. And second off, he proceeds to take a Q-tip and shove it into my stomach. This does not feel good, of course, again. And, so, I ask him, like, so, are we still going to do this? And he's like, I don't know, we need to send you to the big hospital. So we go to the huge city hospital and everything. So we get in there, and they're like, alright, can we see a picture of the knife? So I get my friend to send a picture of the knife, and as I get killed by a faggot ass haircut, I had to get a picture of the knife. And he gets one, and they're like, alright, well, thank you, be good. So I get all stapled up, and they say, so, Dalton, if you get any extreme abdominal pain or begin puking profusely, please come back. In a serious voice, acting like that's normal for them to hear. So I'm like, okay. So I'm scared to death now. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna end up dying or something. Wow, don't die here. Okay, good. I was gonna say, guys. Oh my god, massive rape session. That's all I have to say. Anyway, they say, come back and, we'll do surgery. So I'm like, okay. So I go back, and, I never end up going back for that. I actually go back 2 weeks later, though, to the Carillion, the local place, to get my staples took out. They're like, alright, let's get these these things took out of your stomach here. So I'm like, alright. So, me, thinking it's not going to be painful at all, they're like, don't worry, this won't hurt a bit. They pull the first one out, as you hear Mark giggle in the background. They pull the first one out, and I'm like, oh, that wasn't so bad. The second one catches, the staple catches, and I'm just like, ah! I like that hurt like crazy. So, yeah, as I die again, I was like, oh, that hurt like crazy. And they're like, alright, all done. So, I go back and go back home and have a peaceful rest of the year of summer. And I do have questions for that doctor, because my stomach has had red bumps all over it ever since. So I don't know if I got something. Maybe an infection or something. I don't know. Hopefully it's not deadly if I did get one. But yeah, guys. That's our story for the day. And, I hope you liked it. You can, subscribe to my channel if you like story time with Dalton. If not, then yeah. F you, man. Because I like it. So, I'll see you guys later. As you see, this game I'm not doing too shabby. And oh goodness. Let's just, you know what, let's just play it out. I can talk about something else random, why not? Actually, I'm going to talk about some more series that I'm going to be putting up. Why not do that right now? Good information time. I'm actually planning on doing some more series, such as, like, a walkthrough for the campaign of this game, and, oh goodness, don't die here, and, walkthroughs for Modern Warfare 3 and other such games. I was going to do one for Batman Arkham City, but I beat that game almost twice now, so I'm probably not going to do that, guys. But I'm hoping you're liking my new series with the talks about my life. They're really fun to do, and I hope they're fun to watch. I'm actually going to be putting them up daily. There'll probably be some more up tomorrow or some more Battlefield gameplay. The reason I didn't cut this one out was because I just wanted y'all to see the final score of the game. Just in case you were here to watch the gameplay. By the way, if you guys didn't know, most of the stuff that I do is live commentary. So, most of it's off the top of my head, but all the life stories are real life stories, if you were wondering. Because I don't know how I didn't kill that guy. But, I hope you guys are really hyped for some of the stuff that's coming out on my channel. I'm trying to get some, views and get out in the YouTube scene. But I hope you guys subscribe and continue to watch my videos. I'm just gonna let the rest of this game play out as there's only 3 kills. As always, it's Dalton. I will be seeing you guys later. Hope you liked today's story and informational. Peace out, Girl Scouts.